Hello ladies and gentlemen, Sigvalgrim here, and we finally got to number 10 in terms of legendary characters. We got 10 legendary characters in the game, and don't get me wrong, nobody was looking forward to get to this number this fast, because yes, legendary characters are going to be hard to get, but nevertheless, we're going to do a top 10 legendary characters, where we're going to rank the legendary characters. And with this top 10, first of all, I want to share my personal opinion with you, and second of all, I want to kind of direct you, because a lot of you had the bad mindset that you have to have every legendary character or that new release legendary characters are going to be great. So I'm hoping to direct some of you, like, if you're going to waste your gems trying to get a legendary character, at least waste them trying to get the right one. But yeah, with all being said, this is again just my personal opinion, and in doing this list, I will keep in mind all the mods like raids, soul raids, arena, and champions arena, but I'll put a little bit more accent in raids and soul raids, since those mods are a little bit more demanding of the characters. And as I said previously, this is just my personal opinion. If you got a different opinion about this, make sure to let me know down in the comments and we can talk about it. And in this video you'll see some footage from Lord Drakon and some footage from We Nightmares. Links to both their channels will be in the description, in the pinned comment. Make sure to check them out. They are two amazing just mobile content creators that you will enjoy watching. And if you enjoyed this video, of course, drop your boy Sigval to subscribe, a like, a bell button to not miss an upload, and let's get into it. So we're going to start this on off with number 10. Number 10 is going to be Harley, Suicide Squad Harley. So Suicide Squad Harley is going to be useful only for one thing and one thing alone: Arena. And she's in Champions Arena, and she's pretty dang good at Arena and Champions Arena, don't get me wrong. But the thing is, in order to make her good at Arena and Champions Arena, you'll need to have the full Suicide Squad team, including herself and Enchantress. They are both hard characters to get, and they are both characters that do not come with gears, and you don't get their gears from the achievements. So in order to make her work and make the Suicide Squad team work, you will need to invest a lot of resources, and since they are kind of useless in raids and stories for the most part, you don't even have the incentive to spend those resources in the first place. So unless you got an almost maxed out account, you're simply never going to want to get a Suicide Squad team, and if you randomly get one of their members, they will be more or less useless to you. But yeah, with that being said, let's move on to number 9. Number 9 is going to be Suicide Squad Enchantress, and Suicide Squad Enchantress is going to be at number 9 pretty much for the same reasons as Suicide Squad Harley. She's going to be a little bit higher because she can dish a decent amount of damage in Arena and Champions Arena, being a little bit of a better damage dealer than Suicide Squad Harley, but in raids and stories still not pulling off that enough damage. And she's going to have the added benefit of removing hazards in fights that have hazards on the ground with her special tree, but nowadays we got so many things that can deal with hazards and so many ways to avoid them, so yeah, not giving this any more than number 9. And with all being said, let's move on to number 8. Okay, so this is the second time I'm recording number 8. Like, I have problems saying Golden Armor Wonder Woman, so from now we're going to just call her Movie Wonder Woman. At number 8 we got Movie Wonder Woman. So Movie Wonder Woman is going to be not such an amazing character. Like, she's going to be amazing in Arena and Champions Arena, but the thing is, she requires a team with Justice League Superman and Arkham Knight Batman, and those two characters kind of have their own thing going, kind of have their own teams already, so they don't really need her. And at the same time, while she's amazing in Arena and Champions Arena when she's fully built, maxed out, there are characters that are going to be far higher on this list, that are going to be that amazing from level 1, and they're going to come with gears unlike her. So yet again, it's a character that's good for Arena. NCA is not an easy character to make work, it's not an easy character to get gears for, and you simply don't have any incentive to try and get her, and getting her will not benefit you that much. Keep in mind, she's a recently released character, so some crazy strategies might pop up with her, but for the most part, she doesn't seem to be doing that great. But yeah, with that being said, let's move on to number 7. So, coming in at number 7, we got ourselves Martian Manhunter, another of the recently released characters. And Martian Manhunter, don't get me wrong, is going to be a decent character for you. He's got some regen, he's got some cool things going on in Arena and Champions Arena, and He's going to be the best in-slot combo builder for Silver Banshee once you start using like the Kryptonite Spear on her. But I'm not going to take this one too much into consideration because in order to put Kryptonite Spear on Silver Banshee, you kind of need a level 7, 8 or something like that spear, and at the same time you need other 2 high-level Rise of Krypton artifacts to equip on the other characters to kind of justify not having all blades on her and equipping the other characters on the other characters. So right now, let's say Martian Manhunter is going to be amazing with this strategy, but most likely 1% of the player base is going to be able to pull this strategy off. So I'll not take that too much into consideration, and 99% of the player base will just be fine with the reverse flash in that place. And other than that, he's going to be fine Arena and Champions Arena, but yet again, he doesn't come with gears. He does, when he's not with Silver Banshee and you use him as, let's say, a main character, yet again, he's got a pretty demanding team. Like, he's not the worst character in the game, but he's for 99% of you all, he's going to only be useful in Arena and Champions Arena, and you'll need to upgrade him a little bit to get there. But yeah, with that being said, let's move on to number 6. So, coming in at number 6, we're going to have Darkseid. Darkseid is one of the best, if not the best characters in the game for Arena and Champions Arena. And at the same time, he's going to be pretty damn useless in raids and soul raids. He doesn't do much damage, and you're hearing this from a dude who built him all the way to level 70 gears with a damage dealing build. So trust me, it's not worth building as a damage dealer. And he might be one of the best tanks in the entire game, one of the best characters for Champions Arena in the entire game. And you might be like, but Sivold, you trash so much other characters that you put below Darkseid that are good only in Arena and Champions Arena. The thing is with Darkseid, he's got 2 things going for him, alright? He's got the gears that come from the achievements. Once you get him to level 50, you'll get the last piece of gear and you'll be fine. So you are not going to drop 10 bucks or up to 40k gems trying to get his gears from a chest. And the second thing is that his kit and his passives work in a way that he's going to be useful, unlike other characters that we had mentioned previously from level 1 with 0 investment. You got Darkseid level 1 with 0 investment, he's going to destroy stuff. You got, let's say, Suicide Squad at level 1 with 0 investment. It's not going to go well. So yeah, Darkseid is going to be a very good character. Like, don't get me wrong, you shouldn't try and get Darkseid. You shouldn't try and actively get Darkseid. You don't need Darkseid. But if you get him, he's going to be useful for you. But yeah, with that being said, let's move on to number 5. Coming in at number 5, we got Justice League Superman. And you might be like, well, Sigvald, what are you doing here? Justice League Superman was number 4 in the last list, and we haven't seen Brainiac yet. Well, we'll talk about that, okay? But for now, Justice League Superman is going to be a great character. He's going to be one of the best tanks in the entire game. He's got a super shield that's going to also heal him and all that good stuff. And he's going to be one of the top 6 teams for soul raids, though he's going to be the 6th best team. So it's not like being the best damage dealer in the game. He's just barely making it into the top 6 best teams for soul raids. And in terms of normal raids, he is the 7th best team, so doesn't make the cut into the top 6 teams. So he will most likely not be used with people with full rosters, and that's pretty much the reasons why he's at number 5 and not higher. His lackluster performance in normal raids and the fact that he barely makes it into the top at soul raids. But don't get me wrong, it's a very solid character. A little bit of a downside that you'll not get his gears easily and that you'll need to just like Cyborg to make him work, which is another kind of rare character to get. But overall, he's going to be a pretty damn solid character, and even if you just get him and you don't have his gears, don't have just like Cyborg, he's still going to do fine for you in Champions Arena and Arena. Now, let's move on to number 4. Coming in at number 4, we got ourselves Brainiac. Yeah, Brainiac made it all the way to number 4 after his update, because his update buffed the crap out of him. They really did my boy Brainiac right on the last update, alright? They added one more level to his passive, and his passive is going to tremendously buff legendary characters. That's going to be useful on any team in Arena and Champions Arena, and the buffs, you can really feel them even when fighting against him in Arena. It's going to give them attack, health, little attack chance, little attack damage, all that good stuff. Brainiac has got them, and on top of that, he's going to be a must-have support character for Black Manta. Black Manta being one of the best damage dealers in the game, that you'll see later on this list, if not the best damage dealer. And yeah, all those things combined make him a great character, and he's going to be available for everybody in the challenges with his gears. You're going to make a very good use of him in Arena and Champions Arena. He can be a support for League of Anarchy in Phase 1, and yet again, Black Manta loves to have him in his team, and Black Manta wouldn't get those crazy amounts of damage without Brainiac. But yeah, with all being said, let's move on to number 3. Coming at number 3, we have Arkham Knight Batman. Arkham Knight Batman was in previous list at number 2. And it's not really his fault that he fell to number 3 from number 2. It's kind of the merit of Batman Jaguar that we'll talk about later, who kind of got a little bit upgraded lately. But yeah, Arkham Knight Batman is going to be a must-have character in the Harley Quinn League of Anarchy team. That team is arguably the best team to use in Apocalypse Soul Raids, a pretty solid team to use in Rise of Krypton Soul Raids, definitely like the 3rd or 4th place, and a pretty good team to use in normal raids, though in normal raids usually last left the Joker kind of takes the place of Harley Quinn and Arkham Knight Batman, but this performs very solid. Like if you could use like both teams at the same time, then they would be the best 2 teams for normal raids, but unfortunately there's only one Entangling Poison Ivy and they gotta share it. But yeah, and on top of that, Arkham Knight Batman is going to be amazing in Arena and Champions Arena, and he's going to be very beginner friendly. Like, you'll get his gears from the achievements if you get that when starting a new account then. But dude, you're going to have a good time with that one. And his passives are going to be very useful in CA. You can build a lot of fun teams early on in the game around him with some agility and tech characters because he buffs the crap out of them. And yeah, with all being said, a very solid character and a very good character. Now let's move on to number 2. Coming in at number 2, we got ourselves Batman Jaguar Grodd. So Batman Jaguar Grodd is going to be, you know how's that saying, jack of all trades, master of none? He's going to be the jack of all trades, master of everything. This man can combo build. Like, he doesn't build combo faster, he builds combo just as any character would, but by using him as a combo builder, you'll also generate power with his basic attacks and at the same time reduce the armor of the enemy. So that makes him an amazing combo builder, arguably the best combo builder in the entire game. He's going to be a pretty damn solid tank because he's got healing, he's got a shield, and at the same time, he's going to reduce the attack of the enemy to the point where a super move of Dr. Fate in tier 8 will deal less than 7k damage to you. So that's an amazing tank over there, and on top of all that, he's going to be a must-have support character for the Batman Ninja team, which right now, it's kind of the best team in the entire game. So yeah, with all being said, we'll move on to number 1, and I just want to mention here that, look, the top 3 characters are going to be great characters. If you wanted to arrange the top 3 characters of this list in any other order, then you do you, my dude. Like, they're very close behind each other. There are very small differences, and it might fall behind personal opinion on this one. But yeah, let's move on to number 1. Before we get to number 1, we got ourselves an honorable mention, Primal Swamp Thing. You all know him, you all love him, everybody can get him, and he's going to revive after he dies. This is a joke, please don't build Swamp Thing, okay? Now, coming in at number 1, we're going to have ourselves Black Manta. Oh, who saw this coming? Did you see this coming? It's not like he was the only legendary character left. So yeah, Black Manta is going to deal damage. It's pretty much as simple as that. He's going to deal damage in Arena, he's going to deal damage in Champions Arena, he's going to deal damage in raids, he's going to deal damage in soul raids. And the biggest upside of this character is that he's very like King of Lands Aquaman in one way. And that way is that no matter the fight, no matter the circumstances, he's going to do well. Other characters, other teams might struggle in some specific fights, might have favorite matchups, might have matchups that they can't play. Black Manta can do anything. Any fight, in any raid or soul raids, any arena battle, you stick Black Manta in there and one way or another, he is going to pull out on top. And he simply pulls the most consistent amount of damage, like not necessarily always the highest amount of damage, but usually the most consistent amount of damage. And right now he's not the best damage dealer in the game, because that's Batman Catwoman with Beta Club, but he's going to be a pretty damn solid damage dealer. Can also make use of the Beta Club that is right now very overpowered, though I didn't really keep in mind this. And at the same time, on top of everything, he's going to also be very, very tanky, and he's going to be paired up with Brainiac, and together they're going to do an amazing job. But yeah, those were my picks for top 10 legendary characters. Again, this is just my personal opinion. If you have a different opinion, that's totally fine. Let me know down in the description and we can talk about it. And as I said, the top 3 legendary characters could have been kind of any other way around. With the top, they are so good that it really falls to personal opinion on this one. But yeah, with all being said, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Dislike it if you dislike it. Maybe hit that bell button. I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.